Hi everyone,
Hi guys.
it's Tammy and Tanya, and we are here to answer your questions.
Yeah.
We've got quite a bit.
Yeah, I was
Tanya got
surprised.
So I don't know if we want to take turns or how we want to do it. Some of the questions might be the same, but we'll just get started, I guess. Sure. Why don't you go first?
Because you one at a time, and then we can decide. I'm gonna go with the first ones up. So, okay, here we go. First one, the first person to leave a comment was Beth. But if you two could fly anywhere to see a friend, where would that be? He.
I think that's because she wants us to say Dallas, Texas.
Go Dallas.
Flying is not my friend. I am not a big flyer. I don't enjoy flying very much. I hate that to say that, but it's true.
Yeah.
So if I could fly anywhere to see a friend, it would. I mean, it would just be wherever a friend was. I mean, I once I'm on the plane, I'm okay, but yeah. So
me, I've flown all over. So not the best. I'm not the hugest flyer either. I'm not a fan of it. Not that I'm scared of it. It's just that I don't like dealing with all the hustle and bustle, trying to hurry and get on, get off, going through security. It seems like I always get patted down through security. No matter how many times I've been, they always want to pat me down through security. It's like so annoying.
They did that to me on the way here. I was like,
what do you think I'm hiding here, friends? Anyway,
crazy.
So yeah, I'm not the hugest flyer either, but I mean, I've flown all over, so I would be willing to fly wherever my friend was.
Actually, I have flown all over too, but I don't
if she meets me, then I would do it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pause it for a second because my heater's on and it's pretty loud. So 1 second. Let me go.
I'll just stay on and entertain them with my cool dancing. We've had a really good time.
It's pretty loud, so I don't want them to be able to hear what we're saying.
That's cute.
Okay, there we go. All right,
let's see. I think my first question.
Thanks, Beth.
I'm not sure. Came from Kelly Sugar on Instagram, I think, and it asked, "How did we become friends?" So, actually, Tanya reached out to me, so I don't know if you want to tell the first part of the story.
I think I've told it before, but it's basically I was watching YouTube and I came across Tammy, and I started watching her, and I was one of those people that just watched it, didn't really say much, so I just watched her and didn't say much, but then I started commenting, especially I think after I saw a couple people leave not very nice comments, so then I started commenting because I'm like, she deserves better than that, because I thought you were awesome. And then anyway, and I started commenting, and then I finally started my own YouTube channel, and then did I tell you that I have my own YouTube channel, or how did you find me that way? I don't remember.
I think that.
I think it's after I joined Stampin' Up.
I think so too. I think it was you joined Stampin' Up first under me, and we almost felt bad because the person that I joined under, Tanya was their customer, and I'm gonna sneeze. But the only reason Tanya was their customer was because I was also her customer, and I hadn't sold Stampin' Up. But as soon as I started selling Stampin' Up, Tanya became my customer.
Yeah.
And then she decided she wanted to sign up too, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I really started to get to know her, and then through her videos as well. And then she came to Indiana for business.
Yeah.
And we said, well, yeah, I'd love to meet up. And that's a little bit scary because we don't know each other, but you kind of get to know each other from YouTube. Some people aren't what they seem to be on YouTube, just like anywhere else. It's social media. You can make it whatever you want, but both of us are pretty, we're very real on YouTube. Yeah. What you see is what you get.
That's for sure.
So we felt very comfortable right away. It was crazy. We hit it off immediately, and we have been best friends since that first day.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So good questions.
Let's see, the next one here is, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would that be? Anywhere in the world.
For me, honestly, I'm home. Home is my favorite place to be. I just want to be home. And home is where my family is. So, and Tanya is part of my family. Honestly, I told her today that this feels like home. It's beautiful. It's wonderful here. I feel comfortable. We could go to each other's fridge. We can, I don't feel, if I woke up early, I wouldn't feel bad about going downstairs and making a coffee or any of that.
That's good.
I feel very comfortable.
That's good. But, yeah, but she'd go to a beach, though.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
would go to a beach, I think.
I do like
That would be
the
her
beach.
choice. Me, that's, I don't know. Like I said, I've been fortunate enough with my business or my husband's, and I've traveled around the world. And there's just some beautiful places in the world. But honestly, if I could go back anywhere and money was no object, I probably would go back to Ireland. I loved Ireland. So it's just the people there are so hospitable, and the country is green and beautiful. And so, yeah, I probably would go back there. Feels like a little bit of heaven. So
That's cool.
anyway.
And I haven't traveled a lot of the world. I've traveled some of the states, and I've been to Jamaica and to the Caribbean, but that's all. So I've never been to Ireland or Italy and honestly, I mean, I think it would be great, but I'm fine not going to, which probably sounds kind of weird to some of you, but it's true. I mean, I'm sure I'd like it once I was there, but the idea of getting there and flying and all of that just gives me such anxiety that I'd rather just stay home.
Honestly, there's several places I would like to go back because, I mean, if I'm being honest about it, I've been to London. I'd love to go back there. I've been to Sydney. I'd love to go back there.
Australia
Gold
would be
Coast,
cool.
anyway. Sydney's okay, but I like the Gold Coast a little better. And then, I mean, I've been to South France. That's beautiful. And then Sicily. That's where my people are from, Sicily. So, and Greece.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and then in America, we have beautiful, beautiful areas in America that I would even love. I'd love to go back to Alaska and
Yeah, I'd like that too.
yeah, in Canada. I've been to Canada. I love Eastern Canada, Eastern Canada, up there where they have all the beautiful vineyards and things up there. I mean, that's a beautiful area too, Toronto area, up there. So I mean, yeah, I think I just got the God is in all things, and it's just beautiful everywhere. So anyway. What's your next question? Is that one yours? That was mine, right? Yeah.
Someone asked if we planned on coming to New York City or New York anytime soon, and that was Christy. My answer is no.
Mine is actually
Sorry.
Mine actually is yes. I have a business trip there, I believe it'll be in September, so I will be there in September to New York. So yeah, that's fairly soon for me.
My kids would love to go, or my daughter especially, but I don't have any plans of going. I wouldn't mind going. I'd love to see a Broadway show, but no plans right now, Christy.
Yep. Been to New York, love New York, and be there. We'll be there in September-ish time so I'm not sure when, but I'm not exact sure of the dates. I know it's tentatively planned for the end of August or the beginning of September, so that's all I know for right now. But yeah, I love New York.
Cool.
Everyone's got to go to New York. But anyway, so this person, Tammy, asked 3 different questions. How long have y'all been besties? Oh, I love that. She must be Southern. Y'all, so we've only actually been friends for under a year.
Yeah,
like,
September.
So 9 months, I think, right? 6 months. 6 months, that's
Wow.
it. It feels like I've known her for my whole life, but it's just been 6 months. I think.
Wow, yeah.
And then, how long have y'all both been doing Stampin' Up? Oh, you were a doll. Tammy's been a year, right?
Yep, I just celebrated my year.
And I signed up in August of 2016. So what, 7 months?
Yeah.
So that's how long we've been doing it. And then the other one was, how long have y'all both been decorating and videoing yourself doing your planner?
I have been doing that since January of 2015, and I haven't missed a week. I am very proud of that.
I started in July 14th, I think. Not July, sorry. June 14th was my first upload of 2016, so I'm just newer to the game. But yeah.
So yeah, I've been doing it for 2 years.
Planning my whole life, using a planner my whole life. But
Yeah.
And decorating it, I would say I started the beginning of, the end of 2015, decorating. But videoing, I just started in June. So.
Stephanie asked how did you guys officially meet, but we've already answered that one, so I'm going to skip over that, but I just didn't want to skip over her. Oh goodness, I'm not sure how to say this name. Akshara asked, what is your favorite thing about Tanya?
Oh, that's sweet.
Nothing, I don't like her at all.
I don't. Can't stand her.
Gosh, that is a hard one. Because I like everything. She is... I mean, look at her. She's a doll.
Just kidding.
Honestly, I think
Excuse me.
I think one of the things that made us totally click is that she is who she says she is, or she is. I mean, what you see is what you get. Like literally, I think that she's honest and real, and just I'm gonna cry. she's she's my bestie. I love her. I mean, it's just so sweet to meet somebody that is so true, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like she says things like, "I got your back," and she does. I believe her. I totally 100% believe that she would have my back, and I've it's just been a really long time since I've had a friend that I could talk to about anything and everything and just feel like they truly care. I mean, I think we all have those friends that, they say, "How are you?" and you start to answer and then they're not even listening halfway through the answer.
Yeah.
Tanya is so not like that. I mean, she would say, "How are you?" and if I didn't answer the question, she would ask again. I mean, it's just, she's really, truly concerned and thoughtful, and she loves
sweet.
me, and I love her.
Me cry.
It's true.
Yeah, and even though I wasn't asked the question, that's probably probably one of the things I'd say about Tammy. She is she is what you see, and it's just like I feel like I can tell her anything, and I know she won't judge me.
Right? Yeah, I feel the same.
Won't, like, I don't know. Sometimes I think women are harsh to other women.
Very much.
And I think we're very critical of others, and that's not. I don't find that to be true with Tammy. So I think it's awesome.
Yeah. I think that it's a mature friendship. I don't know, like when you're younger and you have friendships, and I mean when you said that about being critical of women, 10 years ago I probably was that person too. I was probably critical of women and critical of other people. Maybe not as much as some others, but I think that there's something to do with you know who you are and you're comfortable in your own skin and you feel good about who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you're able to
Yeah.
Be friends with other women way easier.
Yeah, I agree with that. So okay, so
that was my question.
Sue asked me. She's so cute. Hello, can you say how you both became Stampin' Up! Demonstrators? And I'm British and love my tea. What's your favorite tea? If you drink tea. We absolutely love tea.
That's so sweet.
So we actually just went to dinner and had tea.
Yes, I did.
And it was a Zen tea that I had with a mint.
And mine was passion, and it had fruit. I like fruity tea.
I like it all. Like I'm good with a cup of tea for breakfast, like a breakfast tea. So black tea. I love black tea. I love green tea.
Earl Grey.
Mm-hmm. Love me an Earl Grey oolong.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're huge tea drinkers. And I think we kind of answered the Stampin' Up! Question. So she joined in March of last year, and I joined in the end of August, right? August?
Did it say how? Like, why did we become Stampin' Up? Maybe?
How you both became demonstrators.
I think she might mean why, like, why did we do it?
Oh, why? Okay.
Honestly, I did it because of the discount.
That's why I did it, too.
I love stamping, I love crafting, and I wanted to support my hobby a little bit. Like, just because, I'm not going to lie, it's expensive. Stampin' Up! Isn't cheap. No craft is cheap.
No.
And I enjoy it, and I love the paper. I love the stamp sets. I was buying a lot every month. So in order to be a demonstrator, you have to sell $300 every quarter. And that's retail, and you get a 20% discount at least. So and the discount can go up based on how much you sell, but at least with 20% off, I thought, well, heck, I can do that. And honestly, if you guys sign up before March 31st, and this isn't a plug, but this is the time of year that I signed up when I signed up, because you got 2 extra free stamp sets this time if you sign up before March 31st or before. So you could sign up on March 31st. So you have through Friday. But if you sign up now, you get $150 worth of product, or actually it's more like $200 worth of product for $100 if you include all your free stuff. And so it was a good deal. So that's why I signed up when I did, and I didn't realize I was going to recruit people, but when you start talking about it, people kind of get interested, and Tanya was interested, and she was one of the first people to sign up, and I was excited.
Yeah, and I just joined the same reason. I wanted the discount. I was buying a lot of it anyway, so I thought, why not? And just see. And I thought I might drop out. Like, I may not buy enough for every quarter to make it, and I did. and I kept going, and magically some of you all like to buy from me, and I really appreciate it. Believe me, I know every time you guys buy from me, I see it and I appreciate it. So I'm just surprised that you guys do, and I love it, and I appreciate you guys. And so yeah, so I kept it up, and I'm going to keep going because it just makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that when you're kind of sad or you need a moment to yourself, going and making a card just makes you happy. So
I totally agree.
anyway,
So that's a good question.
yeah, it is. Thank you, Sue.
And Tanya, oh, this may have been cut off a little bit, but I think I can figure it out. Tanya Gilmore is who made this comment, and she makes lots of sweet comments, and we really appreciate all of the sweet comments that we get. But this says, well, of course I love watching you girls. Lots of fun, and you are both full. I don't know what this says. Something when traveling to see one another, or just traveling for other reasons. Do you carry? Oh, it's probably how do you carry your stuff? Do you carry it on board the plane with you, or pack it all? And then when you're buying craft goodies, do you ever have to mail them home? Yes.
Yes, we have to mail them home.
I have 2 boxes and maybe have 3 that will be mailed tomorrow or after. And I leave tomorrow, so they'll be mailed.
I'll mail them off for her. Just like when I was there, she mailed me like 3 boxes, and so yeah, we do that a lot. But we do bring things too.
Yeah, we do, and we try to be minimalist when we bring stuff because we know that the other person has a lot of stuff too. So like I didn't have to bring my markers, or I don't have to bring a cutter and things like that because you know that they have that, and you know that's fun. But we enjoy crafting together, so we do bring some of our favorite things so that we'll have what we need to.
Yeah.
Fun question though.
Yeah. And then I have a 3 here from Brad. What is your favorite stamp set? And then he asked me what our favorite colors are of different stamped items. So I guess we can go by one. Favorite stamp set from Stampin' Up, I think is what he means. Do you have a favorite? I really like a lot of them.
It changes every week.
But right now with the Easter season, I'm really loving the Easter message set. So that one's probably one of my favorites. I feel like I've been able to make some really pretty cards with that. So that's probably my favorite right now. I mean, I loved the Valentine's one though for Valentine's, so
yeah,
it definitely does change. And then, what is your favorite Stampin' Up color in brights and in the subtle collections? Let me hang on a second. Let me grab a catalog. I have to look at that one.
I'm not sure which is which actually. And my favorite stamp right now is probably the carousel and cupcake one. I'm really liking that one. I know I'm doing my weekly one. I think that just ended, but I really like that stamp set. And let's see.
So he said for the brights collection and so here we go. Favorite colors
of the brights is probably like one of each.
Yeah, one from here, one from here.
Whew.
All right. We like color, so I love color. I honestly don't think I have a favorite color because I love so much color. But if I was going to the brights and saying I just needed one to do something with, I probably would pick Pacific Point.
And I'd probably pick Melon Mambo.
So.
And with the subtles, I'd definitely pick Wisteria Wonder.
I like Wisteria Wonder, or I would probably Marina Mist. I do tend to go for blues, so just because I think that they're warm, they're cool and friendly. I don't know. So.
They're very pretty.
Yeah, so that's that one. And his other question was, what is your favorite Stampin' Up item?
Goodness, I was going to say the cutter, but you know what? I think my favorite Stampin' Up item is the Whisper White cardstock.
The cardstock?
I love the Whisper White. It's so smooth and it's nice to stamp on. I like that.
Yeah, I was going to say the cutter too. The Stampin' Trimmer or whatever.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
It's a
I
nice
use it
trimmer.
all the time, as well as the Stampin' Scrub, the cleaner.
Oh yeah.
And then I have to agree with the Whisper White cardstock. So I know that's not one, but it's kind of hard. Those are things that you need every time you stamp. So I think those are probably my favorites, right? I don't know. Can't pick one. Sorry, Brad. But thank you for the question.
Yeah, those are great questions. Lore Pebbles asks, what are barriers you find to maintaining planners in real time? Do you offer Stampin' Up classes? And how do you maintain your business? So barriers for maintaining planners in real time is just time, just like everybody else. I mean, we're all given 24 hours in a day, and what you do with it is totally up to you. And you know, it's not easy doing YouTube all the time. And I do it for myself as much as I do it for you guys. I don't want you guys to think that, you know, I haven't missed a week, and I'm proud of that with my stamp, with my planner. I do it for me too, because I want to keep up with my planner, and I want to make sure that I do it. And you guys are sort of an incentive to do that. You're not necessarily the reason, but I do love that you guys enjoy it too. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd like that, but I really do. So that's a good incentive to keep up with it, I guess.
I just like mine. I do it like on the same as you, I guess. I do it regardless of whether,
Right.
and just well, it's another one of those things that just makes you happy. So it's kind of like journaling to me. I'm a huge journaler. So
Yes, she is. She journals, and she's goal oriented. So that's really cool.
Yeah. So.
Do you offer Stampin' Up! Classes? Yes, we both do. We do card classes that we try to do monthly. I've kind of slipped a little bit in this last couple of months just because it is hard to maintain it all, and sometimes some things slip because other things take priority or whatever. And so yeah, I mean, I like to do a Stampin' card class every month, and I know that Tanya offers the same thing. So, and then periodically we'll offer some other class. I know I've done a pocket letter class. I know that Tanya's done a shadow box class.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we just offer different things.
Well,
Yeah.
We both do. I've slacked off as well, so.
And if there's something that you guys would like to see or to offer, let us know, and you know, we might. No promises, but you know, if we can do it, we will. And then, how do you maintain your business? Luckily, it's pretty easy to maintain based on the. I mean, $300 a quarter is not really a lot. I mean, we could probably maintain that ourselves, honestly, just by our own personal purchases. But luckily, we have some of you guys that order from us, and then you know, join the classes, and then Paper Pumpkin. Yeah. All of that counts towards our quota, so it's fabulous. It works out well.
Yeah, it does work out well. It's really nice. Is that all the questions?
That's all the questions I had.
Okay, so this is Angela. It says, Tanya, you made me want to create cards. Actually made my first 2 this weekend, and I think I did pretty good. My question, when crafting, do you only use punches, stamps, or do you have a circuit or other machine to use Cricut as well? Oh, Cricut, yeah.
That's supposed to be a Cricut.
I do, I think, we have the Big Shot, which is similar to the Cricut, right?
No, the Cricut is like the Silhouette.
Oh, the Silhouette. Yeah, I do have the Silhouette, but I never use it for cards. I think it's a pain in the rear end.
I have both the Cricut and the Silhouette, and I like them, but yeah, it is kind of a pain in the butt.
You have to reline up your paper, do a pass, and do another pass. And no, I love my punches and my die cuts. That's really what I use when I'm card making. If I'm doing something super special, I might pull that out, but honestly, I'll probably do anything I can to work around it, so I don't have to do it. But congratulations on making your first cards.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm sure they were great.
It's awesome that we can inspire people. It's really cool.
Yeah, it makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
why don't you ask another one, because I have less than you.
Okay. So Stephanie asks, Tanya, I love how you have many businesses. How many do you have, and what is your main business that you travel for? And then there's another couple other questions. That was the first one. I have a lot of businesses, so I honestly, that's kind of a separate thing. So I don't really talk about a lot of my other businesses and things, but I have several. But the ones obviously I sell wine on YouTube, and I not only on YouTube but elsewhere, and then Stampin' Up. And then I have my main business is I'm in the financial world, and I do have confidentiality contracts I sign, so I can't really disclose a lot of information about that. But that's my main business. And then it says, Tammy, what is your profession, and how old are your fur babies?
I am in IT, so I do work outside of the house other than Stampin' Up, and being a mom, but so yeah, we both work full-time jobs and full-time plus jobs, but yeah, and it's rewarding in itself. But let's see, my fur babies, oh goodness. So Jambo and Fuzz are brothers from the same litter. They're my 2 black and white cats. They are going to be 3 on October 2nd. And my dog Buttercup, she is going to be 6 on November 16th, which is funny. She shares the same birthday with my husband.
Aww.
And then we have a little cat named Daisy. She's a calico cat. And we're not exactly sure how old she is. We got her from a friend, but I think she's going to be about 10. And we're calling her birthday September 26th, but I don't really know. So I think she's going to be 10 or 11 this September.
Okay.
And Tanya also has a couple of doggies.
Yeah, I have a couple of cockers. They're blonde cockers.
So cute.
Yeah, and they will be 7 this year. So next month, actually. Yeah, and then the other question was, which one of you was the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator first? I think we
Me.
answered that. It was Tammy. And then I have another one here from Sophie. My question would be, have either one of you been to England? And you're from England, so yes. Yes, I have. I've
And
been
I
to
have
London.
not.
Just London area, nothing else. I wasn't able to travel outside of London. But I hopefully will be able to go again here very soon, and then I plan to go more towards the Wales area. So if I do, I will be over there. But
Yeah.
we'll see what happens there. Do you want me to keep going?
Here, I'll ask another one.
But thank you guys for the question.
Tanya Gilmore asked another one. She says, here's another question for you two girls. Favorite Stampin' Up! Color to work with? The one color you will miss the most from the in colors that are retiring. And then she says, what stamp set have you had the hardest time using? Or have you ever thought of having a suggestion box for requests if there is something we might like to see you use more of? A technique we might like to see better explained. Wow. My favorite in color that's retiring is going to be Wisteria or Watermelon Wonder for sure.
Mine will be Tip Top Taupe.
And that's a close second because I use that a lot.
I love the Tip Top Taupe.
And my favorite Stampin' Up! Color to work with.
Color?
Yeah, it's probably the Archival Black. I mean, I use that the most frequently.
Yeah.
What one stamp set have you had the hardest time using? Honestly, if I have a hard time using it, I just don't buy it. Or if I think I'm not going to... I mean, I don't buy everything in the catalog. It might look like we do. And we end up getting a lot of stuff in the catalog. But there are some things that we don't get. And I have a hard time sometimes using, I don't know, like skateboards and like, I don't know, like Thrasher kind of stamp sets. I don't know that we have any of those right this minute.
I don't have a problem with that because I have boys, but the hardest stamps I've used are the large ones that are on the wood blocks. If I had a wood grain background that was on the wood block, and I just could never seem to stamp the middle, so that was really hard for me. So when I got it and just without the wood block, and I use it with my Misty, and it works great. So that's what I did. Is I just got a different. I know now not to get them wood mounted, the larger ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Stamps?
Yeah, I have the wooden one that's on wood.
It seemed like the middle of it. I don't know if it was just the stamp I had, but it just would never stamp. I feel like there was a dip in it or something.
You're right. It is like what I do is I literally take it and I rub it against the edge of something, like the edge of my desk, when I'm trying to get it all to stamp because
it's just hard with that wood.
Yeah.
But if you have it on your Misty or whatever, it stamps just fine. But anyway, so that's what I've had the most issue with.
And then, have you ever thought of having a suggestion box? Suggestion boxes are kind of a double-edged sword, to be quite honest. I mean, we love your guys' comments, and we appreciate the time that you guys take to ask, or, you know, if you guys want to see something, I wouldn't mind if you asked for something, and if I could do it, I'd be willing to do it. We both have kind of the personalities, though, that if we're asked to do something, we almost feel obligated to do it. And sometimes and I think I feel more like that than you do, but...
I don't feel that way.
Yeah, I do. If you guys ask me something, I feel obligated to do it. So sometimes I feel like I don't want to ask, because if you guys ask me to do something that I don't want to do, I would still feel obligated to do it. So I struggle with that one, but I wouldn't mind if you guys, you know, put in a comment, hey, I'd like to see more of this, or have you ever used this? Could you show us how?
And see, I like it. I like you guys to tell me what you want to see. I really do.
I'd be happy to.
I like it when you say, hey, I'd love to see you use this, or I'd love to see this technique, or I'd love whatever. I really like that because it gives me feedback as to what you guys like. And
yeah, I don't mind it. It's a double-edged sword for me to ask for it.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but if you guys have something, you can ask. Just know that, because if I asked for it, that's when I feel like I would. Your movie recording has been stopped automatically. Sorry, technical difficulties.
That means it's been 25 minutes or more.
Oh, wow.
So,
Um,
we might need to pause this and then redo another one.
maybe part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all of her questions right there.
Okay. Then I have one from Katie Hansen. So we'll just answer this one. I think we might do 2 parts to the question and answers here. But this is from Katie. She has like a few different questions here. When you were kids, what career did you see yourself in?
Wow. I either wanted to be a judge or an oral surgeon.
When you were a kid? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be a teacher. I at that point in my life, I wanted to work with children. So I've changed it many times throughout
Yes.
the years, but when I was young, that's what I wanted. And then she has a makeup question. You always look so beautiful in your videos. What do you and Tammy keep in your everyday makeup bag? Oh, thank you for saying that.
Yes, how sweet.
That's so sweet.
Wow.
The everyday makeup bag. Well, let me... Here. I have an on-the-go bag that I keep with me.
And I do not.
I can tell you what I keep in here. Lip balm.
I keep lip balm in my purse.
This is from Bath and Body Works, and I love it. It's their Extreme. What else do I have in here? I have an eyebrow pencil because you always need touch-ups of your eyebrows. This is by, what is it, Anastasia of Beverly Hills. This is her Brow Wiz. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Lipstick.
Lipstick. I'm big on lipstick.
I have a little ColourPop lippy. This one's one of my favorites. It's the ColourPop lippy. And is that it? Lotion.
Lotion.
Eye drops for my contacts. I guess you don't really care about that. But yeah, that's about what I have in my everyday makeup bag. As far as my face, my makeup, I use the same thing all the time. It Cosmetics for my foundation, and yeah, I could do more information on that. I can't remember everything I use, but that's pretty much it. And then she says, "What blush and lipstick are you and Tammy wearing right now?" Right now, I think is what she means. What lipstick are you wearing?
Do I have any on still?
Yeah, you do.
It is the Revlon 24-hour. I don't know what color it is right now, though, because it's not the one I usually wear. It was just the one that I had in my bag.
I'm wearing the Sugar Poppy right now. This goes really moisturizing, and my lips are dry. It's been so cold here, and I'm getting sick, and she's getting sick. So.
And she asked blush.
Blush.
I don't have any blush on.
I do, but I don't know if it's still on. But it's Marc Jacobs Lush and Libido is what it's called, I think. So yeah, those are my favorites. But thank you, Katie.
Very sweet. Yes,
very sweet
thank
of
you.
you. So do you want to? Should we do 2 parts of this? We just keep going?
Sure, let's do 2 parts.
Okay,
So
we're gonna get a drink, a cup of tea probably,
Yes.
and head back. We'll be right back.
Okay. Bye.